Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. As you saw on an earlier video, I bought some new plants. Now, when I bought this Brassica, I think there were a choice of 6 plants, and I went over them with a fine-tooth comb. I don't care who's watching, and one cheeky blighter, polite version, who walked past, because these 6 plants have been set up as a display, quite a frontal display as you walked in Burnham's. They were interspersed with some lovely ferns to make a really nice display. And the individual who walked past said, "Oh, hi there, Roger. You buying a fern?" Cheeky monkey. Especially as who it was. Anyway, I wasn't. I was thinking about buying this. And I went over those 6 plants, as I said, with a fine-tooth comb and chose this one. Now I've got something a bit special for you. Because I was in a nursery, and the nursery at that point was closed to the public, I was able to do something that I probably won't ever be able to repeat, and I doubt if it's ever been done on YouTube before. So this is a little bit special. Just for you good people, just for my viewers. See what you think. Okay, it's nice and quiet at Burnham's at the moment. Sarah's gone home to get changed, ready for the evening do. There's still a few people milling around, but they're sat somewhere away, so I thought I'd try and do this. Something I've been thinking about doing. These 4 plants are off the sales display. They are Oncidium sweet sugar, although I think that's called something else now. But I just picked the first 4 I came to go over how I would look at these and choose which one to take home should I plan on doing that, which I don't. I'll get that out of the way first. So first of all, if we come along the blooming, we got a spike fully open here and another spike with the buds just breaking. So we've got 2 spikes on this one open, no idea how long they've been open, therefore no idea how long they're going to last, but a full set coming on here. Now on this one we've got 2 spikes. This one's fully open. This one's opening. Plenty of branches. So again a good blooming. Again 2 spikes. On these 2 spikes, neither of them are fully open. So there's branches still to open on both of the spikes. This one over here, 2 spikes again, and virtually all the blooms are open. So that would be the choices with the blooms. Now a lot of people would think, based on the blooms, we'll probably go for the one with the spike that hasn't opened yet, because we'll get the longest blooming period. This one wouldn't be far behind, this one a bit further behind, and this one's probably going to last the least amount of time, because both of the spikes are fully open. So that's the blooms out of the way. Now let's have a look at the plants. Okay, the older bulbs are a bit desiccated, and on this particular plant we've got one bulb that's starting to climb, so it's got a few aerial roots, but a lot of the roots have gone down in the media, so that's not too bad. And then that's backed up by 2 other quite large bulbs. So we've got 3 bulbs on there, one with some aerial roots. Let's have a look at this one. Now the older bulbs on this one, we've got one bulb here that hasn't desiccated yet, and that has a spike on it, so it's not going to bloom again. This one's actually got a lot more bulbs though, a lot more, and a couple are in smaller. So this one looks like it's been grown on for longer to get it to this point. So that's that one. Let's have a look at this one then. Now the bulbs on this one, to me, look the best, and it's got a good number of them. A few aerial roots, but as a plant, I would suggest already you can see out of the plants we've looked at, that is probably the best looking plant. All the bulbs are around the same height in the pot, so if you were like me and going to take it home and repot it immediately, it's going to sit nicely. Round the back of the plant are some smaller bulbs, again on this one. So this one's been grown on as well. And then the last plant, we're back to only a few bulbs again. Got the largest bulb here, which in fact has got both spikes coming out of it. So this front bulb here, the largest, has got both spikes coming out of it. So That one's working hard to maintain both of those spikes. It's also starting to climb. Yeah? So let's have a look at the quality of the leaves. Quality of the leaves on this one are superb. There's just nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong I can see anywhere. No bugs. Yeah, always check for bugs. Yeah, good set of leaves. Again on this one, which I'm already going towards if I was going to buy one, a good set of leaves and a good number of bulbs. These are all the same price, mind. Yeah, this is what I'm getting at. This is the first 4 I picked off the shelf. So I'm still staying with that one at the moment. Again on this one, good set of leaves, not as many bulbs, and quite a few of the bulbs it's got are smaller. Yeah, but this one's blooming on 2 separate bulbs, I think. Yes, so in effect this has probably got 2 leads. So in theory the 2 bulbs that are in bloom will be where the new growths will come, whereas the plant that had both the spikes coming out of the single growth might only produce 1 new growth. This one's probably going to produce 2 eventually. Now again on this one, these 2 largest bulbs have both got 1 spike each. Yeah, okay. This one's climbing, so the next new growth that comes on here is highly likely to be well above ground, so to speak. So this one I wouldn't choose. Not enough bulbs compared with the others, even though the leaves are good. Yeah, and probably only going to grow in one direction off of 1 bulb. This one is going to grow in 2 directions. 2 bulbs are currently blooming. They are both likely to produce a new growth. This one, which to me is the best looking plant, we've got spikes coming out of 2 different bulbs, so yet again on that one it's highly likely to produce new growths in 2 places. And this last one, back to this one again, this is the one that's got both the spikes coming out of the same bulb. That one is highly likely to just produce 1 new growth, and it's got the least number of bulbs. So I would choose this one. As far as the blooms are concerned, it's got some unopened buds, so the blooms are going to last a while. Both the spikes are in a similar state. They've got some fully open blooms, but they do have buds on the branches on both of the spikes. Really good leaf quality and 2 directions of growth, backed up by a good number of bulbs. So if I was going to buy one of these, that would be the one I would take home. Yeah. But like I said, they're all off the sales display. They're all in a line. Yeah, I've got to remember to put them back where I got them from now. But you see what I'm getting at. When there's only one, and you want that one because it's one you want, then that's the choice you've got. But when you've got a dozen, it's worth having a good look round. Now I've bought a couple of plants. I'm not going to tell you what till I get home, but yeah, you're going to be a bit surprised with one of the ones I've bought, and I did pay quite a lot of money for it. But I rooted around in amongst the ones on offer and found one almost twice as big as any of the others for the same price. It pays to look. So there we go, a few sort of comments on the only chance I'm ever going to have a bunch of the same plant for sale at the same time. So there we go. See you next time.